Yo yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Lawless, back with another one. So, last thing I think I did was warrant. Search incident to a lawful arrest. So this is really an exception to the search warrant requirement, and it's contingent that the arrest was lawful. The basic theory is that the police can search you to prevent harm to, you know, officer safety, or prevent harm to that arresting officer, um, prevent escape, and prevent destruction of evidence. Um, it extends to vehicles as well. So when it's reasonable to believe evidence is relevant to like the crime, um, the crime of the arrest, um, then and if it might be found in that vehicle, the officers may search the vehicle. I think Arizona v. Gant was kind of like the landmark case for this. Um, the arrest warrant was for a suspended license, um, but they ended up searching his car. And the court said it was not reasonable to believe that there would be like any relevant evidence to that crime to be found in his car or his vehicle, if you want to be technical about it. Also, that case kind of sets the parameter of what is allowed to be searched. So that'd be like your passenger compartment, um, unlocked glove boxes, but not really the trunk. It's not something within your wingspan as they called it. So generally just like what when you're in that driver's seat, basically anything that you can reach from there, back seat, front seat, side seats, it's all of that. um there is a bit of a time limit, so when it comes to once you're like arrested, and the search, well, usually it's going to be a search of the person. That's what you typically see, like even in the TV shows. But if you had like luggage with you, and this was from the United States versus the Chadwick case, this guy had luggage, and the cops arrested him, uh, and they confiscated his luggage. Um, but it was excessive for them to hold on to that luggage for I think it was over an hour, um, and they needed to get a warrant for that because there wasn't any suspicion that there was harm uh, from that luggage, so or destruction of the evidence. So um, cell phones are typically not searched, just because they don't really pose a threat to officer safety. Destruction of evidence, it's possible. I mean, you can like remote wipe it, but that's probably not a common thing that happens. Maybe Russian hackers can do that for you. I don't know. But yeah, basically the cop can like remove the battery if they need it to, or place it in one of those lead boxes that Superman can't see through, uh, and the cell phone should be secured enough. Um, if there is like an urgent need to get into the cell phone, it's probably like an exigent circumstance, which cover later on. But yeah, it's like, oh, someone, it's a bomb threat or something, and then you're like, well, we gotta search that phone, figure out some information, or maybe there's Abduction, well, abductions are kind of tricky because, I mean, you can really just lock someone in a room and call them abduction. But, yeah. But that's the short and gist of search incidents to a lawful arrest. Um, but until next time, YouTube, peace.